This is Peter Haddon, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about the Top Achievers Group Coaching Program that I conduct and have been doing so for the past 33 years now. And we have, over that period, developed a program which now produces well-proven results. So much so that we can offer a full money-back guarantee on our program. The objective of the program is to help you to maximize your effectiveness in all areas of your life, not only the business or not only the personal, but a combination of them. And we do this by applying the well-proven Top Achievers model. Now, this model starts with setting your purpose in life. Why are you here? What would you like to achieve before you leave this planet? That's your purpose. And then we underpin that with a set of values, core values if you like. Values dictate how you live your life. And to be happy, to be continuously happy, you need to be expressing or fulfilling these values on a consistent basis. So if we know what they are, we know what your purpose is and we know what the values are that you're trying to pursue your purpose through your values. Now we have the basic compass setting, if you like. We then move into looking at the 4 most important roles that you play in your life. This is in order to get a work-life balance. So we would encourage you to establish these 4 roles, and for each one of those roles, we'd create a 3-year vision. What would you like to be, do, or have in that role within the next 3 years? Now that forms the basis for our goal setting. Once we have the 3-year vision, we would then ask ourselves, if that's where I'd like to be in 3 years' time, where do I need to be 1 year from now to be on track for that? So we establish the 1-year goals, then we break that into 90-day sub-goals around which we build plans of action. Now, having been doing this for the last 33 years, I have found that 90 days is an ideal time for goal setting and planning, which is why I don't encourage people to plan for longer than 90 days, certainly not detailed planning. I do have people coming onto the program, certainly chief executives from American-owned businesses. They often have to adhere to 5-year plans, and so we would work with that, but the detailed plans would come about in the 90 days, and the 1 year and the 3 and the 5 year would be more general. So once we have the 90-day plan, and we've now looked at the monthly and the weekly objectives as part of that plan, we're then looking at the daily tasks that go towards the weekly objectives. Fairly straightforward, I'm sure you'll agree. But being straightforward doesn't mean that people follow that process as often as they should do. And that really boils down to our motivation level. Why is it that there are literally millions and millions of people out there who know what to do and how to do it, and yet who are not doing it? They haven't acquired the necessary habits of success. That's what I teach on this program. We help you to identify your key activities, and generally speaking, those should not be more than about 5, 6, maybe 7 at most. But try and confine them to 5 activities. Key activities, these are the high revenue producing or the high value enhancing activities of your practice, your business. Now, once we've identified those, we then look at you personally and identify your dominant strengths, and then we marry those strengths to the key activities. And that forms the basis of the success habits that we'll be cultivating. Now, the content of the program is quite wide, in the sense that we start with helping you to create a winning mindset. It's no good you knowing what to do and how to do it if you're not motivated to do it. there's a good chance that you will sabotage along the way. So we need to develop this winning mindset. That's a basic success habit on its own. So we create the winning mindset, then we get into goal setting, establishing firm goals and plans. Then we get into effective time management techniques. We look at your self-image, who you see yourself as, what is the self-esteem around that. And we're taking all of these modules and integrating them together so that you will then start building emotional commitment towards your goals. This is the main reason why so many people who have, otherwise they have the potential, they certainly have the skills, the knowledge, the experience, and yet they don't seem to be employing that. Why? Well, I believe it's because they lack emotional commitment. And there are three pillars to emotional commitment. There's desire, there's belief, and there's focused action. And we work on all of those on the program to ensure that you will not have difficulty in transforming knowledge into action. It's probably the biggest single thing that holds people back. It's not that they lack knowing what to do or how to do it, but they don't transform the intention into implementation. Now, over the last 33 years, we've worked on that. If you like, if there's one USP, our unique selling proposition, if you like, from Top Achievers, is that we know how to teach people to take action, consistent action, actions that lead towards the attainment of their goals. So we then start cultivating these success habits. We build a motivational strategy for you. We find out what makes you do what you do. Why is it important to do those things? Remember the pain and pleasure principle. We will always do more to avoid pain than we will to gain pleasure. So we need to look at both sides of that. We look at your business from a very deep core point of view. We look at 6 phases, if you like, of your business. We look at the marketing side. What are your marketing strategies and tactics? What are your sales processes? What about your client relationship management processes? What's in store for your clients? Do you have regular communication with them? What is your operational procedures? What do they look like? What is your financial management? What does that look like? And what about your support team? Those are the 6 areas that we would look at from a business perspective. But overall, we are identifying 2 key areas. One is personal development, one is business growth. Only 3 ways to grow your business: acquire more clients, increase the average size of your case size or your yield per meeting, which is what I prefer to work on, or increase the frequency of purchase for each one of your clients. Those are the only 3 ways. So do you have marketing and sales strategies around those 3 areas to grow your business? We will help you to build those. We will help you to apply those and take advantage of online strategies, which are the probably the most highly effective these days because it's very immediate. There's no time delay on those. So the structure of the program is that we have 12 modules. Each of these modules is conducted over a 2-hour workshop, and we have these at fortnightly intervals. So the program itself extends over a period of some 6 months. We put you into success triads. We try to get each group coaching program into multiples of 3. So we would normally have a minimum of 9 people on a coaching program and a maximum of 15. And they would be divided into triads, groups of 3 people who would act as an accountability process on their own, and the leaders of that triad and the leadership would rotate over the course of the 6 months. Each one of the 3 in the triad has a turn at leading, and each one of the leaders has a meeting with me separately between our workshops to identify any particular areas of concern, perhaps to look at some of the assignments that are being carried out, maybe some of the principles, are there different ways of applying those principles, and what have they done so far? Or if there are areas of confusion, there may be some areas where they haven't comprehended it that well, which will help me on our next workshop to clarify those. So we get the common theme from all of the triads, and that helps to build as well. It's the synergy, if you like. You're getting the benefit of not only the triad, but in your group situation with the 12 or the 15 people who are there, it's like a mastermind group. You get the benefits of other people's ideas, and the cross-fertilization of ideas is a big asset to enjoy on that program as well. So I think I've told you enough about the group coaching program now for you to decide whether or not it's for you. We have had, as I say, 33 years experience in running this, and so we can more or less guarantee that if you apply the principles and techniques on this program, you will get exponential growth. I'm not talking about incremental growth, especially in times like we've had going back as far as 2008, in fact, when the whole economic vulnerability came to the fore, where most people are busy still hiding from their clients. We adopt a totally different approach. We believe that in times like this, there are more opportunities than ever before, and we just need to search and we'll find them and to take advantage of them. I hope I've given you enough information to help you make an informed decision regarding you joining this program, and I look forward to seeing you on one of my group coaching programs very soon. Thank you for your attention.